Freaks, it's raining again. Another rain out. So I'm back home and I need a snack. So I got some sardines. Yeah, the cheap ones. Yeah, believe it or not, there's still a couple things that are 99 cents left in this world. Can't really find too many things that are even worth 99 cents. I'm not sure sardines are one of those, but I do like them. Got my little towel here because, well, these are in water. But if you eat them with the oil and you spill them, you're gonna have a stain. But I eat them outside only because they smell pretty strong. They stink up the whole house. And I also have some little crackers with them, and I'm going to talk about a few things. The rain is starting to get a little bit heavier out here, but I'm covered by trees right now, so it's good. The birds are chirping. The creatures from the woods are going to smell this and come up here probably. Here we go. Try not to spill it. I'm going to use my fork that I've had since I was a kid. Whoa, look at all that juice coming out of there. All right, hold on here. Easy, Greg, don't spill this. Oh, man. I know some people like them with the hot sauce or the mustard. I like them just regular. Some people don't even know what these are. Oh, it broke his tail off. They're little fish. You go like this. Now some people think that's freaky, but not me. My dad was eating sardines like a few times a year my whole childhood, and now I do it too. So you don't really need a fork. There you go. The rain's picking up. I can still feel a few drops hit through here. Sit that down very carefully. Give me some electrolytes with no sugar. The other day I got scorched out while cutting grass. Scorched. My whole head. Yeah, so I was going to talk about health insurance. I've mentioned it a long time ago, years ago. I talked about my health problems, my heart surgeries and everything. One of the reasons why I always had a job and did lawn care, like in the 90s, on the side, was because I had to maintain health insurance because I got screwed before and had health problems without health insurance. And I got taken to court for not being able to pay my bills. I actually went into court. I should just tell that whole story sometime. So I've always maintained health insurance, and it made me have to have a regular job to do that. Now, at one point though, I wanted to go full-time lawn care, and to do that I had to back off of a full-time job and do part-time, which meant I lost my health insurance. So, no, these are good. A few times a year, man, no matter what. Outside. So I always have to pay for my health insurance, and it's went up over the years. So for the three of us, I pay $961 a month, and my deductible is $9,200 for me, $18,400, I guess, for the family. There's three of us on it. Last year, I blew through all that. I had to pay all my deductible. So think of that. It's darn near $12,000 to have health insurance out of my pocket. And then I had to pay the $9,200 worth of bills that I got. And then it covered all the rest. I'm in a different place in my life now. My lawn care is coming down really hard. Dude, I don't know how people are doing things, and I'm gonna tell you right now, all these people on YouTube that are saying that, I don't want to call anybody out, but anyway, most of them are not telling you the truth. they're on their wife's health insurance through her job or something. Because if you're self-employed, you have to pay the entire thing yourself, and there's only 2 companies that will do that. You can't even go to some of the old ones that I used to have, Humana on that. They don't even have policies for self-employed people. You have to get their insurance through a job. They don't have regular old ones for like someone to buy off the street like us. So if they're not talking about who's paying their health insurance, then they're not telling you the whole story. There's nothing wrong with being on your parents' or your wife's or somebody else's health insurance. If you can do it, do it. But be honest, it's $12,000 a year for a family of 3. And it's with crappy deductible. Like you have to go get a CAT scan. They charge like $2,800 for that, and the insurance will make you pay half of that towards your deductible, and they'll cover the other half. Eventually, once you spend $9,200, then they cover all of the rest. But they deny stuff too. They deny coverage and stuff. They make you jump through hurdles. They wouldn't let me get a CT scan in the hospital when my doctor ordered it because it would be too expensive there. They made me go to a standalone place. You're driving all over the countryside doing things. I'm getting wet now. But I'm used to cutting grass in the rain. Just not pouring rain. Yeah. Some of you talk about, YouTube and the money and all that. I'll show you what I make on this channel. I don't make anything. I've never tried to make anything off this channel here. I'm just re-uploading old videos, eating sardines. Yeah, it's not really a rant about health insurance. It's just, dude, I don't know how some people are pulling it off. I've been buying my own health insurance for 15 years, 18 years, something like that. No, it's been longer. This is 2025. Dude, it's been 20 years, 20 something years. I have, what kind do I have right now? Because sometimes you get booted off. That's happened to me. I know it's Blue Cross or whatever, right? Anthem. Yeah, Anthem, Blue Cross. $9,200 deductible. $18,400 family. There's 3 of us on it. Crazy. So if you're going to be full-time lawn care and you don't have a way to get health insurance, dude, you got to figure that out, because you don't want to be like me in court going, hey, thank you for saving my life, but I can't pay you. And they're going, no, you better pay. They literally took me to court. I'm almost done. Almost done with my sardines. Sardines in the rain. This fork, when I first moved out on my own, I took a knife, a fork, and a spoon from my parents' house. And these were ones that I had. They have these like little fruit designs on there. And I still got them. So these were from my childhood. I'm going to be 54 next week. Wow, insane. I feel my age. Holy crap, I feel my age. I've slowed down big time. Lawn care, the lawn care lifestyle, it's a hard racket. You have to just cut grass all the time. You have to watch your money. You see, when I lived in my old house. Okay, that house cost $40,000. When I moved in there, that house cost $40,000. $40,000 house. And back in the day, it still seemed like a lot. It's a starter home, okay? What do you get for $40,000 now? That house, I looked it up on Zillow. It's worth like, I don't know, it's just under $100,000 or something. I remember it being worth 50 and then 60, and now it's like a $100,000 house. Be $1 million house if it was in San Francisco or somewhere. It's insane how this stuff works. But even in Granite City, Illinois, it's worth darn near $100,000. How do people pay these mortgages? How are they doing it? I don't freaking know it. I don't know. I don't know how people are paying. Like, back in the day, if someone said they had a $2,000 mortgage, they had a whopper of a house, okay? Now you're hearing $2,000 and $3,000 mortgages all over the place. So being self-employed and thinking you're gonna go get a house and your own health insurance, a car insurance, personal property taxes, gas, water, freaking electricity, food, clothes, equipment. Oh man, this world. See, I'm talking like an old timer. Back in my day, we didn't just eat sardines, we would also eat mackerel. Yeah, look at that, huh? Let's try it out. That wasn't enough. I knew it wouldn't be enough. They say don't mix your drinks. Well, I don't drink. Not alcohol anyway, never have. But do they say don't mix your canned seafood? Well, we're about to find out. Now this is it. This is in oil. Now, these are like steaks. Oh man. This looks good, but it looks messy. Look at that. Oh, that's good. Let it get reined in for a minute. I really don't know how people are living in 2025. You know, all my friends and family, I hear all this stuff. I just don't know. I see people out and about, and I know where they work. And I don't know how they're pulling it off. Everything is insane, dude. It's almost like you had to have gotten in a long time ago. You had to have bought a house before everything went berserk. Or even got locked into a lease renting somewhere or whatever. I'm really talking about this in this video because my mind's telling me and my body's telling me that I can't do lawn care full time and make a living anymore. I'm not a weekend warrior, but there isn't anything wrong with being a weekend warrior. That's your overtime, that's your extra money, and it breaks up the monotony from your full-time job. Go be a weekend warrior. Cut a couple yards in the evening, go out on the weekends, cut out a bunch, make some money. But man, I'm kind of at a crossroads because I need to make more money. I've been drawing from my savings every year for years, and after last year's big expenditures, the writing's on the wall. You know, say someone had $100,000 saved. If you take $10,000 out every year, it's going to generate some interest too. So if you take $10,000 out every year, 10 years it's gone, right? You have $1 million, and if you didn't have a job in this economy, and you tried to take care of a family and, you know, have a house and vehicles and all this stuff, right? Live a normal life with no job and had $1 million, it would still go away in 10 years. because it costs over $60,000 a year for me to live, to take just at least $60,000. I was thinking about this stuff, okay? $60,000 minimum just to take care of a family of 3. So I need to make $60,000 minimum, right? And that's also, 60,000 is like not having anything. Like, you're not doing anything. You're not going on a vacation. And I'm not talking like you're flying around going to the Bahamas or something. You're not like even driving to the lakes and things and going away. You're not going to go rent a cabin for a few days and everybody's going to go fishing or something. You can't even do that. You have to stay at home. What are you doing Friday? Sitting at home. If I can't go make some money, I'm sitting at home. You know, what are you doing? I'm eating sardines. 99-cent sardines. That's what I'm doing, right? That's what people are in these situations. So a lawn care freak or self-employed person is really at a disadvantage. All these side hustles and, you know, delivery, Uber Eats and all that stuff. Man, if they're fortunate enough to be on like state insurance or something like that, then I guess they can survive a little bit easier. But I know people from all walks of life, man. I know people doing all that stuff. DoorDash, Instacart, all that stuff. And it's a struggle for them. They have to do 3 apps, work every day, 7 days a week. I do kind of wish I had that stuff back in the day, because instead I had to go and deliver pizzas in town. I would deliver pizzas and stuff on Friday and Saturday evenings. You know, but you could just click on your app and stuff. Think of that. All the rainouts, I could turn on the app, and it went and made some monies. But again, I don't even know, you're not getting health insurance. You're not getting any of the extra benefits and security, but you're getting the fact that you can turn it on, but it's still hit and miss. And, oh man. Again, the point is, I don't know how people are surviving out there. This is a rambling video. But on this channel, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. You're lucky I even uploaded anything. I'm lucky I even uploaded anything. I can't even get myself to upload. Look, I got right there, I just had my blood drawn. Again, got the results on my phone. They're better this time. My kidney levels are still bad, but they didn't get worse. They stayed in that same damaged range. So, it's been about 3 tests in a row now that they haven't gotten worse. So yeah, I'm falling apart. I can't go out and do 70 lawns anymore. I don't have 70 lawns either. That's another thing. If you don't have a whole bunch of lawns, you don't have a big wide web net, because your customers bring you a lot of people. They have their friends and family that might need their yard cut. And they say, hey, do you know, who's your guy that cuts your yard? I need him. And then they give you a call. They also have the neighbors on each side. The whole block, the whole neighborhood, they all see you. You're out there, 70 different places. You're seen. So I don't have that network anymore. Also, I can't physically do that many. So I feel like I need a job that would pay for my health insurance, but not demand me to be there doing some bull crap for 40 plus. I can't do both. I'm back where I was. Do I let go of this and go for that? Do I stay here? What do I do? Full-time lawn care? Can't do it physically. I don't have it. And it's already June. If you didn't pick up, you're going to pick up the bulk of your yards before June. You still pick up some throughout the year. You can hustle and do it, but they're all being cut. You know what I mean? They're all being cut. If they haven't been cut, they got a problem. I mean, you're going to be helping them out of a jam up. The bulk of your lawns you pick up the spring rush is where it's at, and that's past. So from here on out, it's just going to be, a few more. What am I going to get? Maybe 3 or 4 more? I don't know. Unless I really hustled it up. Could I get 10 more? I don't know. Is 10 more full time? No. Do I do a side hustle also? Yes. Is it YouTube? No, I don't make any money on YouTube. I do, but I don't. I make $1 a day from this channel, except I'll just show you that in a minute. I'll just turn my phone on, I'll hold the camera, and I'll scroll through and show you. So it's not that, and I do volunteer work, and I like to do that, so I don't want anything to interfere with that. So it's back to the side hustle stuff, which leaves me back paying for my own health insurance. I feel like if I could find a job that would pay for the health insurance, that would be a $961 a month. It would go down to like 200 and something bucks coming out of your paychecks. Maybe like 150 a paycheck if you got paid every 2 weeks, maybe. I don't know. Or less. That would be an instant savings, so maybe in the winter. But again, then I'm committing to that, and then the next year it would be. So I'm trying to get all psyched up about what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do, man? I'm gonna take another bite of these mackerels. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Talk to me in the comments. Come on, freaks. Tell me what's going on in your head, right? What do you got going on? I'm going to go to the GIE Expo. Well, it's not even called that anymore. Equip Expo. I'm going to hang out with Naylor and Paul Jameson, and hopefully run into Keith Kalfas and Kevin Hansen, and who knows, Stanley might be there, everybody. I'm going to go to the rally. So I'll be there. Yeah. To kind of keep me motivated to stay doing this, because I'm at a crossroads in my life. I'm not having a midlife crisis. I think I'm past the midpoint. I'm not going to live to be 108. I'm still thinking positive. What if I get 20 more years? I don't know though, my dad lived to be in his 90s. Oh my God. He got over 20 years more than my mom. But you never know. My brother died. I'm already older than my brother ever made it to. You think about all these things, the older you get. I didn't even have a cracker yet. Cracker. We'll do it properly. Hors d'oeuvres? Oh, don't mind if I do. The mackerel is better than the cracker. Let me know what's going on. I do have to say this year my truck and all my equipment have been working pretty good. I haven't had any problems yet. But I haven't had to push it to the limit either. But I am happy though, because you never know, man. You never know. You go to start something and it doesn't start, or you're going along and it just gets the end of that for a while. Oh man. A lot of people aren't telling you the truth out there in the lawn care life. It's not easy. I always tried to tell the truth. I used to break down, show you all my expenses, like how much it cost me to live, how much I made. You know, back in the old time days, I was happy. Ooh, I made $100 in a day. You know, you're talking like 1993 or something. And then you're like, ooh, I made $200 in a day. 4 days in a row. I was a big baller then, right? And then, as time went on, needed to make $300 in a day cutting grass. Now, I need to make over $300 a day, 7 days a week. You know, like, because there's a window, you got to make all your money in a 9-month window around here. Sometimes you don't even get 9 months, you get 8 months. I used to say, I remember going into the winter with $10,000 saved up for the winter. This back when I was in the $40,000 house, right? And I would be like, man, this is great. And I'd let it go down, and then boom, it's right back into the season. And then the next year you go in and you still had some money left. Your car didn't, your truck didn't break down, you know, some other stuff. Your car also that you have didn't break down. And then you would go and go into the next winter and you'd still be up. You'd already be up, still like 4,000 left from last year. And now you added another 10 or 12,000 throughout this season, stashed. And you're like, wow, this is great. That's when I started getting extra greedy, and I'd be like, I'm gonna work full time in the winter. Because I wanted to, you know, have savings building up and all that. But then when I went full-time lawn care, then you have health insurance and a lot of other things that you're out of pocket, and you have to pay taxes too. You have to pay taxes on everything. So people forget about that too. I made $300 a day for, you know, 5 days a week for 7 months or whatever. You owe a lot of money, brother. Unless you're completely cash and you can get away with it. I don't even know if you go putting in that kind of money in a bank. You know, they paid me with a check, or there's this, and it went on this app and all that. Dude, it's all tracked. You know, you're gonna pay some taxes. Yeah, you get into that whole lifestyle of where you never get a refund ever again in your life. You have to pay money. So it means you have to save that money. But if you're hand to mouth, you need people to pay you, and then you got to go buy food and pay your bills. It's time to pay your taxes, and you don't have it. I was always scared of that. I never ran into a problem with that. I always saved up my money. Yep. Just hanging out in the rain. I don't care anything about the length of this video, how rambling it is, whatever, because I just felt like doing it. It is what it is, man. Only people that watch this channel anyway are all you old school freaks. You know me. I mean, you know me by now. Come on. If you don't know me by now. Do I got my phone on me? I do. Let me pull up this app. I actually downloaded it this year. I didn't even have the YouTube. I just have like the YouTube button. Like the regular old, you know, like YouTube button. Got hockey stuff on it right now. But now I got that, YouTube Studio. I didn't have no purpose for all that. I still really don't. Okay, I'm gonna get a check. Let's say. I think it says I'm gonna get $109, or I've made $109 last month or something. Let me turn the camera around. It'd be easier. Alright, my hands are all wet from the rain, so it's kind of hard to scroll. Let's see if we can figure something out here. Let's see, the money sign. What does it say? I'm a partner. Again, finally. I'm going to get $116. Now, that took some time, right? So I've made $10 in June. Wait a second now. Wait, was this view your payment? Okay. Okay, look. I got paid in May. 158 bucks. But that's because it took from December to May. It's like 5 months to make that much money. And that's because I put out some videos in May. October to December, you see, there you go. There's how much money I've made. It takes months in between. You make like 30 bucks, and put out a couple of videos, and make like 50 or 60, and then there you go. What else do we got on here? Analytics. Yeah, 15,000 views. That's some stuff. Wait, what are we? Is this for? What's the date on here? See, I'm used to a laptop. Uh-huh. Hey, I'm going down. That's good. Not really, but click-through rate, not good. You only watch 6 minutes of video, so you probably won't even see this. So whatever. Audience, returning viewers, new viewers. I don't get too many new viewers. It's all you know, old school freaks. That's who I'm talking to. Yeah. Oh, you're all my friends. I've ran into so many of you. Every once in a while someone yells, freak or geek. I turn around the hitty of it. I'm like, what's going on? Oh wait, there you go. There's some stuff. Yeah, see? I made some money in May. Not really sure how. Look at that. I have a video I made $13. That's my best video. Isn't that wild? See what I can go over. Yeah, I don't make very many shorts. I made 3 cents, 2 cents, and 1 cent on shorts. Oh man. All right. Yeah, what'd you think about that, huh? Yeah, it's pretty interesting for some people. I'm not scared. I'll show you what's going on. It's still a little bit mackerel left. Yep. I'm still here. Still here. Figuring things out. That's what we're doing in life. We figure it out as we go. People say, oh, you made a mistake on that. First time, third time doing it. I mean, of course I'm going to make a mistake. Give me 100 more tries. I'll figure it out. It's like that way with kids and stuff too. It's your first time with the kid that goes to school, or kindergartner. First time with junior high and a high schooler. First time teaching someone how to drive. My kid. Well, I don't know how to do that. How do you teach someone how to drive? I had to figure that out too. Went to a parking lot, school parking lot in the summer. And I looked around, like, there's one pole in the middle of this parking lot. Please don't hit it. But if you do, well, we're in the truck. I mean, it's already got some dents, so hopefully you hit it where there was already a dent. Hopefully you hit it to where we can still open the hood and the doors. But yeah, you learn as you go. I'm still out here, still raining, birds are still chirping. Everything's good. I'm not complaining. I just want to know, how are people living, dude? I'm amazed at the prices of everything, the economy, the world. I'm not down on it. I feel like we're kind of, the ship is being sort of righted. It's stable right now, but we're at a elevated level for everything, prices. Dude, they hire in, both my kids have jobs. They both got hired in at $15 an hour. That's insane. You know how long it took me before I got $15 an hour at a job? It's insane. All right, I will talk to you in the future. I expect some comments on this video, okay? From the old school freaks. You made it all the way to the end. You gotta put down there, I'm a super freak. That way I know you made it to the end. Don't be scared, I'll talk to you in the future. If you made it this far, then you are a super freak, and you should be subscribed to my other channel, Don't Be Scared Exploring. Over there are no re-uploads, no old footage. Everything is new. Well, I do have a couple of videos I never posted from 2014, and I will put them over there. So yes, new footage only.